Well, welcome to this tutorial. Today I just want us to see how to configure our first project or program in PHP. What do you need to do? So you will need to launch WAMP server from the start menu, and then once you run it, if these are not active the way you're seeing here, then you need to be able to start like this one here. You need to click on start for you to have it running. So once you have this running, then I would direct you on what to do next, because PHP is server-side scripting, meaning you cannot be able to run that program just on a browser without having opened your server. So this is what we are going to do. You will have to open your file explorer and then navigate to your installation where you install your projects or your applications. In this case, you will have to go to this PC and then go to C, then find SAMP. Fortunately enough, it is not within any directory. In C, it is just on its own. It is not under program and files. So you would have to click here, and once you click on that, we will again proceed and look for inside this PHP. We have got very many files, but do not tamper with any. You will have to open this one here, htdocs. It is htdocs. So this way you enter all your documents. All your codes will be written here. So you open that file, and just to make my work organized, I would want to probably introduce my folder here and probably call it HRI, and then I'll just enter. Let me call it HRI 2025. HRI 2025. Yes, HRI 2025. So with that, what I only have right now is I have a folder that cannot help me. So I will need to open a text editor, and then from there I should be able to type my code, and then I'll be able to call that particular file. So again, open your browser, and once you open your browser, come here and then call this localhost, and then hit enter. This is where you would I'll be showing you some other functionalities how we can be able to go about it. But in this case, we simply have our this is PHP admin side. This is some admin, if that is what you do. But we want to navigate through this and call this. We want to navigate through that until we get to reach to this one here. So we will simply call HRI 2025. At the moment, there's nothing that is going to show. HRI 2025. If I hit on this, you see I only have this as an index. It means this is an index, means that it has no content inside it. Alright, so it's actually a parent directory, and I need to do something. So let me open my text editor, and in this case I would want to go by this one here. Let me just use Notepad for now, because what I want to write is a very simple code. So I want just to write a PHP file that says welcome to PHP. So very quickly, this is how I told you the syntax for PHP starts like that, and then you write PHP like that. Then we simply say echo, and then we will output this text here, echo welcome to PHP learning. Welcome to PHP learning. So if we do that, and then for us to close, we will close that code like that. So this is the file we have, and if by default we want this thing to be picked, then we'll have to save it with the name that is index. Index is the first file to be loaded by the local server if it is saved with the name index.php. So let's save this file and see what will happen. So let's save us, And then in this, we will have to navigate through C, go to SAM, and then we will have to now load our htdocs. Then inside there we go to HRI, and then we will say this will be like all files. Then we're gonna call this index.php. So that is the extension you will have to use for any file which is a PHP file. So let's save it like that. So let's come back here and then just refresh. Okay, now you see there's already an error here. And that is good. There is some progress that we are making. There's an error that is given to us in our line 2. So let's look at line 2 and see where is the error. Okay, where is the error? PHP echo. Let's try and see whether that's going to solve my error. Yes. Okay, depends with the PHP that you're using. So in this case, our PHP version simply rejects what we have as an equal sign. Therefore, eliminate the equal sign, then just give us this, and that is working perfectly. So you see, inside here we have not called the file name, because by default, if the file is given the index.php, then it will be able to pick it. But remember, this PHP will be used with HTML. And again, for your information, if you are to have those colorations, you still have to use HTML. And in one HTML you can have so many PHP files. I mean PHP segments, sections of codes. Those scripts can be so many. Like you can have one for maybe checking the date, you can have one for checking maybe the loading some APIs and so on and so forth. You can have one for the footers and many other things. So like for right now, PHP functions, inbuilt functions. There are functions that are inbuilt in PHP that I just wish to show you. Like now we have this is a created function. This one here you are seeing. It's defined by the user. You can see that PHP has got over 1,000 functions, and I want to see some of them. Like we have this one here, we have for arrays, we have for calendar, and like let me pick one for calendar. There are things that are already there, you don't have to redo. PHP for calendar. If I were to output a calendar for now, I would simply call these functions and I'll be able to see it. And there are so many so many functions for a calendar. So like let's pick this calendar, days in months. Okay, returns the number of days in a month for a specified year, and calendar. Like if you click on it, let's see, there is this is it. So if I copy this right now, well, most of these codes are already been written. So what we are simply doing is we are utilizing what we call code reusability. So if I check out and remove this and then I paste my code here is I have defined my PHP file beginning from here. Then I have defined this variable here. Then I'm calling my function. This is a function that is known, it's inbuilt. Calling call days in month. Then we have this provided here, Gregorian calendar, which will be taking that shape. Let me just zoom out a bit so that you can be able to see. Okay, so Gregorian calendar, then we have this is the month, I believe, and this will be the year. Echo there was these days in October, so this is the month and this is the days. This is what we are going to output if we go back to our file. Let's come back here and then just refresh, and you can see there was 31 days in October. So that is a function that you don't have to do it to write. It's already there. What I was simply teaching in this tutorial is how to create a PHP file. Follow those steps where we began by, just to a quick recap, we came to C. Then we sought for sumb, whereas sumb is here. Then we opened it, and inside the sumb we came to this htdocs, and then we opened it, and we were able to create a folder here called HRI 2025. You can create as many folders as you can, but remember, if you create a folder and probably you don't give the first name of the file that you are saving in here, if it had a different name, not a server name, an index.php, then I will have to call that particular name. But if it is saved with the word index, the program knows that this is the first page and it will load it automatically. And so that is how you are to go about it in making your first program in PHP. We will be back with other tutorials on how to do a number of things. Enjoy your time. Great.